Their Navy's gone, their Air Force is gone, their anti-aircraft is all gone, it's all gone.
The US-Israel war on Iran seems to have ended with a ceasefire, despite Trump's claims. However, did the US win by obliterating Iran's systems, or did Iran's strategy of using cheap drones cost the US much more than it anticipated? During the war, one of Iran's most effective weapons wasn't high-tech or advanced machinery, but rather cheap yet effective Shahed 136 drones, which cost roughly $35,000 per device, travel up to 2,400 kilometers, and are pre-programmed to strike targets. These aren't the most effective drones when used independently, but when launched in bulk, things get complicated for the targeted party. This is because stopping this drone costs much more than making it. Depending on the system used to intercept it, hundreds of thousands or even millions are spent. In some cases, stopping a single drone can cost nearly 10 times more than the price of the drone itself, and in others, more than 100 times its price. In many cases, multiple interceptors are fired at just one drone, multiplying the cost even further, overwhelming enemy defenses and forcing repeated interceptions. Mere weeks into the conflict, the US is reported to have spent tens of billions of dollars, with interceptor systems driving much of that cost, and forcing a rethink as to whether these expensive interceptors can be replaced fast enough. So, how is a low-flying drone that can travel long distances and fly at low altitude stopped? In the best-case scenario, early warning systems detect the drone far away, allowing fighter jets to intercept it mid-air using guided rockets, a relatively cost-efficient option. But in a large and fast-moving conflict, that kind of early interception isn't always available. More often, the US relies on powerful missile defense systems designed for much larger threats, like ballistic missiles and aircraft. Depending on the system, the cost can jump from a few $100,000 to several million for a single engagement. Here's a look at the lower end. Intercepting a drone with fighter jets can cost around $65,000, while ground-based systems like Coyote can push that into the hundreds of thousands. But once higher-end missile systems are used, the cost rises dramatically, to more than $4 million at sea, and up to $8 million using Patriot systems. But the problem is, these systems were built for a different era, when threats were more of a different nature than drones, and far more expensive. At very close range, ground-based guns can take down drones just seconds before impact, but by then, the margin for error is extremely small, and the short bursts of gunfire can cost tens of thousands of dollars in just a few seconds. To fix the imbalance, the US is now testing interceptor drones, using cheaper AI-assisted systems to hunt down incoming threats. Some of these newer systems are designed to cost roughly the same as the drones they're targeting. It's an attempt to match cost with cost, instead of spending millions to stop something worth thousands. Iran's unexpected strategic response to the US-Israeli attacks has forced a rethink about whether lengthened defense or attack strategies are sustainable over time. It also suggests that military power is becoming more than just advanced technology, especially when an opponent is fighting at a fraction of the cost. Will Iran's strategy of bulk attacks with cheap equipment change the game of drones, and more broadly, of warfare overall?